Hey. Okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and today we should have our new 4-star outfits. Let me hop off of here. So, I think I've seen the... I think I've seen two different outfits in, like, preview things. Oh. I didn't mean to click that, but sure, we'll sit on this. So, I'm going into this. I think there is a Bumblebee-themed outfit. I think I saw that in the launcher. I feel like the other one I saw, but I don't remember it. So, my guess is 5 stars. Sorry, 4 stars. And there was a thing on here that I thought said new, and I didn't click it, and it's not there anymore. So, I don't know, maybe I, have things I missed because I didn't open that for the last couple days. But, you know what, sure. What are the odds it messes my game up that I actually go through the menus while I'm sitting on this? Let's look at the outfits first. Okay, it is 2 new ones. I don't see a bee one. A deer. It's a deer. Are you a bee? You're not a bee. I wonder what that bee image I saw was. Maybe it's in the shop or something. I don't know. But, oh my goodness, a bug catching. I haven't even thought of that. I don't have a bug catching upgrade. I use the base bug catching, don't I? I wonder what that's gonna be. So this is like a, I was gonna say like a witch, because it is kind of a witch hat. But it's almost like a nightgown. The way this top part looks with this hanging down, I have to see what she looks like standing to know for sure how I feel about that being said. But like a tea set. You do kind of associate witches with tea parties, at least I do. I think it's a pretty common thing in media that you'll see, is like witches' tea parties. I don't know the whole extent of that trope, but I know I've seen it a lot. What is the bug catching gonna be, though? Could it possibly be like to lure bugs near you with food? I don't know. It's called Gentle Afternoon, and this is Sweet Waltz. I don't even know if it has to do with the table here. Because this background is the thing you place. The actual, like, decoration we have. I don't remember if there's food on the table of that. I think there is, so I think it's just this outfit sitting at that table. But, I don't know. Because one of the reasons I've never considered bug catching is I don't know what you do with bug catching to improve it, because you catch the bug. You could make the net bigger, I guess, or you could like catch it with a different object. I guess my idea is going to be that it's something that attracts nearby bugs to you, because I can't think of anything else. That looked violent. What was that? Oh, it's just like a massive range. Interesting. And there's like a slam. So it must just be for bugs on the ground. And then the net itself, you can see, it gets really wide. So I guess it's wide for the stuff in the air. And then the ground smash is just super, super big. After equipping the Dreaming Bloom bug catching ability, Nikki's bug catching range is increased. Holding right click for a short time puts Nikki into super aim... I'm not looking. Super aiming bug catching mode, further expanding the range and making it easier to catch bugs. I wanted to finish reading this, but my mind exploded when I saw it grow another size. Look at the size of this silly net. That is ridiculous. I'm a little worried, because I really like what I see here. Hair was also super cute. Let's look at the outfit itself. 8 pieces. Interesting. I'm instantly a fan that it's not a super long ground-touching dress, because we've had too many. But really, really thick. Would you call it a... I don't actually know what the term is when it's... It's not like pigtails or anything like that. Or I guess you would say it's not twin tails rather than pigtails. Because it's just the hair down the back that's cut in half here. I don't know what the official term is for that hairstyle. We have a couple that are kind of like that already, but I don't know if we have any that are straight. They're not, like, twirled or twisted or braided or anything, that are also this puffy. We might have, like, one that's similar, but just not puffy. My impressions of this hair are very high. Something stuck in my throat there. Very nice cupping of the face, too. It's a little wide, so you actually get a little bit of the in-between and, like, the side of the face, so it's not fully, it's not as close as some of the hair we have. In particular, the one I always think of when I think of hair... I have to get off the horse, I'm sad. The one I always think about whenever I think about hair that cups your face is this one. Because it twirls back in on itself here on, like, the ridge of your chin. So it cups you really nicely. Yeah. Back one, please. Thank you. Back to here, to here. But even though it's a little looser, I do still like it. The hat, very funny. It's very, very similar to the hat we got a couple banners ago in the floating outfit, the witch that was flying. It's very, very similar to that hat. So, I actually have that hat, even though I don't have the full flying outfit. So pulling for just for this hat wouldn't make sense for me. But the dress itself, what is this supposed to be? Like plates with flowers on them? I don't know what, it's like a big circle. That's interesting. Let's read this. Before Veilfall, a group of optimistic and adorable shroomlings lived in Elderwood Forest. They frolicked, rolled in mud, and waved their bug nets around. In their carelessness, they ran into a sleeping behemoth, which kickstarted a cute and thrilling escape. I have no idea what that has to do with anything, but it makes me now realize that this is supposed to be a shroomling cap. I don't know what that has to do with the rest of the outfit. Maybe this is just how they were. But let's teleport over to some shroomlings real quick. Can I teleport on this? We're gonna find out. There's shroomlings everywhere, but this is the area where I'll find them the fastest. I'll take a sip of my drink because my throat's all weird. Eventually, we will move past allergy season. Eventually. Okay. Big, big, tall. You don't have, like, a puff on top. You guys? So there are some rounded head. Because this one as well. And there's some super pointy. You're a little rounded. I've never paid super, super close attention to how their different heads look. This is the one I associate with them, so I assume it's the most common. We'll check this building over here, too. It's just a human over here. Oh, no, you too. Oh, and you got yours decorated. You got leaves on it. Interesting. The other guy had towels. So it's definitely supposed to be a shroomling head. It just has a little bauble at the top to, I guess, add some motion to it. The leggings are interesting because they are... It looks like they start at the ankle, go up just above the calf, so they only cover your calf and that's it. And they're see-through puffiness. I don't know if I've ever had... Yeah, I know I definitely for sure don't have any leggings that are like this. I don't know if I've even seen any that are like this. Very interesting. Shoes seem pretty normal, not bad. The heel's a little thin from this direction, but still workable. It's not like a problem or anything. There is an outer see-through layer here on the dress, and then it's like this beige, yellowy interior. So it looks like the inside of the whole dress is very plain, like there's nothing on it. It's just this outside thing that's decorated, other than this front little area. I wish I could zoom in further here. I think, yes, you can see her arm. Maybe, different lighting will help. maybe a little bit. So you can see her arm through this, so this is see-through here. Maybe this top part isn't, but this is. This does, it looks just like a, like this whole top piece just makes you think of a nightgown. Down here it doesn't feel like one, but I do like that up here. It's very cute. Pretty normal neck thing, but still nice. Overall, none of the pieces really jump out at me as, like, things I feel like I have to have. The outfit as a whole, I think, is cute, but the ability I really like. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this. Let's go back to day, because I like it better. What do I think the colors are gonna be for this? If it's supposed to be based on Shroomlings, I think we're gonna have a red, and we think we're gonna have a brown. And I think the brown is gonna be the glow-up. A blue, okay. I always guess things that are more stylistically, thematically correct, and I need to start throwing in more yellows, blues, and pinks, because they just get thrown in outside of theming most of the time. My immediate thoughts is that I don't think blue as the color works well for this type of dress. And I'm not exactly sure why. I'm going to try to break down why I think that, because I don't know why I'm having that impression. Maybe it's just that I looked at this one for so long I'm used to it now? It might be that this particular shade I don't like with blue. This is like weird, like pale gold. I don't think that particular color works well with this blue. Down here, the shoes are like a green almost, which is interesting. The hair is super, super white. We don't get many, like, actually fully dyed white hair. I feel like, at least. I think we get random colors more than we do white. So the hair is interesting. The hat, I think there's so many decorations going on with it that it feels very similar to this one. Even though obviously the main color is different, this feels almost the same to me. The shade of blue itself, it's not my favorite. I like blues that are a little lighter than this. I think one of the problems is, because of the decorations, maybe, I don't feel a wateryness to this dress at all. And I just am, my brain is forced to associate blue with water. So I have a hard time looking at things that aren't watery, that are blue, and feeling like they're not missing something or something's wrong with it. And maybe that's the problem. That I think this dress doesn't say water, it says nightgown still. And nightgowns should be very light, airy colors, I think. So things like white, maybe like tans, potentially, light pinks. That's what I would prefer. Overall, I think I like the shoes better for this. And the hair is interesting. I probably still prefer this, like, blonde. So it's probably, like, shoes I really like on this set. And the hair I would like to have. But the rest I think is better on the original. Now let's see if I was right with the other one. Yellow. I said earlier, I need to just guess yellow, blue, pink more. This is interesting. My first impressions of this one are more positive. Because now it feels like a forest fairy. The orange hair, obviously, on yellow outfits is going to happen all the time. They're good colors together. It works. The hat, I think, works pretty well. Why do I think that? It might just be because the accent color works better with that. Yeah, I don't like this particular shade. It's the same one from here, I think. This is like a white. And this is the same color, I think, but with the yellow, I think it works better. I don't like it that much with the red. With the yellow, I think it works pretty well. This section up here, I like more when it's kind of blended together, because it's so soft. This is a little harsh. And that's not great. It's not necessarily a problem. Because I was saying how much I think this one looks like a nightgown. This one, I think, is the fairy dress. This is the type of thing I would expect to see a girl wear in the forest. So it's okay to be a little harsher. So this, I think, actually fits the theme of this picture a little better. where you would be out for like a tea out in the middle of the woods. I kind of feel that more from this one than the base one. The hair is... It would be nice to have, but it's not the type of thing where I'm super interested in it. The shoes are pretty good. They're very similar to this. It's like, this is like a seafoam. This is more of a plant green. I'm just making up terms at this point. I still don't know how I feel about the socks. I want them because they're interesting. I don't know if I'd ever be able to use them because they're so weird. The gloves are similar, but I have a lot of gloves like this where they kind of branch out. It's just I don't have legs like that. I don't know. My feelings about this are complicated. So I think the hat, my favorite, is the second upgrade version. And the shoes, my favorite. This one, the hair is a close second, being the pure white. Everything else I like this set the most. That is a good sign. It means if I pull on this, I have a lot of good stuff here. This is tempting. This is something to keep in mind. Let's look at our deep echoes so I don't forget them. Another watch. Very nice. I can't tell what the design is. Looks like maybe a heart. We have some more sneakers, some green sneakers. That's okay. And a little heart bag with some stitching on it, which is interesting. I have some stitched leggings. And I don't have the doll eyes. I got reminded of it because I uploaded the episode today. This is being recorded on the 18th. I uploaded the episode where I talked about a girl having the doll eyes, where it's like a button for eyes. And I'm so jealous because I should have pulled on that banner and I didn't. I regret that so much because they're never going to rerun it. I really want the button eyes. That would work well with this, though. To do like a stitched up outfit set. I think I have some stuff that's like semi-stitching. I don't have things that are like super stitched up like the 5 stars and Cash Shop stuff was during whatever update that was. I don't remember which it was. But let's look at this. So I actually saw this picture and didn't even know that this was one of the upcoming 4 stars. Maybe the girl in this picture was different in the thumbnail, but I saw someone doing this pose, petting a deer, literally, I think earlier today when I was on break at work. I saw like a YouTube thumbnail like this. And I was like, oh, so cute, they're petting a deer. It didn't even occur to me that it might be a new 4-star. They did have horns in the picture too, but I feel like it wasn't these horns for some reason. That's why I feel like it was maybe an outfit they made. So this is very Linlang Empire coded, which is interesting. Unless we're having the Linlang event happen right now randomly. I was expecting it to be a whole thing. So, interesting that we're getting an outfit with this theming right now. My immediate impressions, whimsicality with a deer here. Is this gonna be kind of like the whimsicality that summons the 2 sheep? 3 sheep, sorry, 3 sheep, I believe. It's been a while since I summoned them. You know what? We need to. Where are you? I'm sorry, Battle Buddy, you gotta step away for 1 second. Oh, I didn't even have you out. I have my Cloud Revelry out. Shepherdess. Pastoral Dance, that's what it was. We still haven't made our whimsical... Why is Nikki dotted like this? I saw that earlier when I got on and off of the thing, and I wasn't sure what was going on. Are you okay, Nikki? I'm gonna drown. Maybe that's a good thing. Why is your body all dotted, weirdly? Why are you see-through? Okay, it looks like that did fix it. I don't know what was going on there, that was weird. But summon our sheep friends. Oh, I have my horns dyed for a different outfit, so they're dyed here. You gotta get away from the corner, sheep friends. What a disaster. But yeah, we get our 3 little sheep friends. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to that. Oh, there we go. That's what I think this outfit's going to be, but I think it's going to summon deer. I don't know if they're going to be spectral deer. Maybe it'll summon 1 deer that'll come up and like play with us, but it won't be spectral. That's going to be my guess. It is spectral. Okay. After using the Spotted Floral Dream Whimsicality ability, Nikki prays to summon a spirit deer. The deer steps gently among the flowers, nuzzling Nikki softly, while blossoms bloom along its antlers, as if expressing a season's worth of longing. This is very cute. He's also a very big boy, and loves hugs, which is a big bonus. It's not a baby like this. This is, one of the actual animals we can go pet. I need to go pet more of them. I don't have the item for them. But interesting. The horns are tempting immediately. I really am liking what I'm seeing from the top of this. So I do want to check that out. But immediately also I'm seeing the arm things I don't like. Because I've mentioned it every time I see it. I don't like the long trailing things that they put on so many outfits. But it looks like these are removable. Because they look like they're only attached to the arms, not the main part of the dress. So I'm not that worried about that. The hair is interesting. It's like a horsetail, it makes me think of. Like a braided horsetail, or the hair on their head being braided. And that's not just because I'm a horse girly. It's trust me, I can do something other than think about horses all day. But interesting how far back these horns go. Very nice. A lot of the horns we have are a little more forward. As in... I had to clear my throat again. As in, they like actually arch forward rather than back. Not just that they don't hang that far back off the head, but they're all like here and forward. We don't have any that go that far back. Interesting that it has a thing hanging down too. That, I think, might be a problem. Because I assume it's part of the horns. I don't think that's going to be a separate piece. Yeah, it is. Oh, the whole thing here is. Interesting. That's good to know. I'm glad I looked at that. All this stuff on the head is a single piece. So, like, this netting all around here. And then the actual antlers and the thing hanging down. So I think the hair itself is nice. I do like it a lot. This braid in the back especially, I think is really cute. The antlers are interesting. I think them coming with a lot of accessorizing tied to them makes them pretty hard to use. There's a lot of outfits where I would like to put horns where I don't want to have big flowy things and nets all over my hair. So that's a pretty big negative on this particular horn. The outfit itself now. This is interesting. It looks like it's actively being lifted. And I think that's the intent. But it looks like I'm about to step through a puddle, so I'm lifting my dress up. It's a very weird feeling. Because there's dresses that have this type of styling, but I think normally they have this type of, like, pinch, and then also still touch the ground. So maybe it's rare for this type of dress to also not touch the ground, and that's why I feel like I haven't seen it much. We do have the little thing. There has to be some type of reason for the big long chains in the front, and then like the two of them. Because it's on almost every single dress that's Linlang or Linlang adjacent. The shawl deer had already started its lonesome journey across East's land before Veilfall. Its eyes reflected the lively, gentle earth, yet it never allowed itself to get close, as if it were an onlooker whose sole purpose was to walk, gaze, and witness history. That's a very cute way of talking about deers. Or fawns, I should say. I don't know. I mention every time there's a Linlang Empire theme dress that I have a very hard time, for one thing, distinguishing them, because it's such an unfamiliar style to me, but also commenting on them, because a lot of them are... The only thing you can comment on is the type of design it is, and the type of chest piece, because most of them are just straight down cloth for the rest of the bottom of the dress, all the way down. So this one is interesting. It's got, like, a decently thick, but not... as thick as, like, a tube top would be. So it's, like, some weird middle ground of thickness. Pretty ornate, to be honest. And, oh. So our thing that ties up to the necklace, it goes down, and it doesn't line up with this. You can see that it goes a little below that, and then it reaches the back. Not the center of the back either. Kind of where the strap is. So this dress has... a... Let me make sure that this necklace is actually part of the dress real quick, before I say this. That part is not, but it does have a main chain, so it's just doubled. I was gonna say, it's held by the back of the neck, and it has straps. It's actually a double, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. The straps aren't too intrusive, but I think I'd rather them not be there. Do I think they help this angle to break up the back? I don't think they're necessary. Some outfits, you do need to break up the back, but I think in general it's fine, especially with this hair. Even without this, it's probably okay. Nikki's shoulders are pretty narrow, so you have to have really specific types of dresses to make her shoulders look wide. We've done it before where we've like kind of accidentally made her back look much bigger. But she has a pretty small back in general, so I don't think we need the cut here. So I don't think I like the straps. I think I would have preferred if they weren't there. Do I need to check and make sure the straps aren't also part of this? The straps are part of the dress. Okay. This thing on the front, I can't quite tell what the design is. It might just be like a generic naturey thing, because it looks like it might be the same one as up here. I don't know if I've seen any symbols for Island, so I wouldn't know if this was a Terra Alliance or Island related symbol. It would miss me with that, because I think because we're mostly focusing on shroomlings and stuff, there isn't a lot of national pride or anything like that. So we're not seeing, kind of like you would in Wishfield, a lot of symbols of the Heartcraft Kingdom or Wishfield just plastered around the place. That's not really what you're going to find in Eatsaland. It's just not the culture. So this might be a symbol, but I wouldn't know it. Shoes are another barefoot. That's funny. I don't know. I used bare feet in like 3 outfits in a row, and now everyone and everything has bare feet. Like, it is... The reason I'm using them so much is because it makes sense. In the forest, you want bare feet, because it matches the aesthetic. So now we're going to just get a bunch of barefoot stuff. Now, this one, it looks... I don't think it's supposed to be metal. I think it's supposed to be, like, leather that's just... It does look shiny. I think it's still supposed to be leather, though. I don't think it's supposed to be metal, because it looks pretty uncomfortable, is my first impression of these shoes. It does have a little bit of support here. I guess would it be for grip? I'm not sure. Like, keeping the shoe on, sure, but you could just not have the top part. So I don't know what the practicality of this exactly is. Having this stuff here, but nothing else. So that's why I think it might be for grip. Something like to grab better if you're on like a slippery surface. Even though you realistically shouldn't be if you're just in the forest. Because this doesn't have ice theming. We might have an ice one. That'll be one of my guesses. I think the globe's going to be an ice themed. I think it's going to be like pale blues and whites. What would another color be? Probably yellow. We didn't get a red for the other dress, but I always have a bad habit of saying if we got one for one dress, we'll get it for another, or we won't get it for another. So I don't think I should guess red. I think I'm going to guess yellow. I think we're getting blue, white, yellow. Blue, yellow. Okay, they got me. They got me. Not a bad combo. I particularly like this down here more than this up here in terms of colors. What color were the shoes before? The shoes didn't change much, honestly. They got like a little paler, and the straps got yellow, but the other part was already yellow to begin with. The hair, I think I prefer the other. Yeah, the pink, Nikki pink in this works really well. The arm straps, I didn't talk about them, but they just match color-wise to the dress itself. This is... It looks like there's a big thing attached to my hand. It's only on the back side. Of my arm? Yawning. But when I saw it, it made me think of, like... Ooh, it's not... One of the card game things. I don't think it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! You have the big thing that attaches to your wrist that has all the cards. It's like a big blade. I think one of them has a tiny thing. And that's what it's making me think of. It's a thing you'd see in an anime where they battle. And they have like a deck on their arm or something. That's what this looks like to me. It's very silly. Oh, I almost clicked the wrong one. Yeah, the color didn't change much for that. It's all flowery design-wise. I do like the horns in this, like, light blue color. I think they work pretty well. They do still have the same problem with the stuff all over, though. That's not going to be saved. I don't know. It's an interesting color for me. I think I like it more than I expect. Like, if I knew ahead of time that this was going to be these colors, I think I would have predicted I wouldn't like it. And I think I like it more than that. Like, more than I would have predicted. I don't like it as much as this combo, though. I think the green and brown is super, super pretty. This, I think it just works. It's not something I'm particularly fond of. I just think it works better than I expected. And let's see if I was right here. They did go with, like, a darker red. I should have just guessed it. Black hair. This might be kind of the opposite of the other dress, where if you told me what the colors were, I would have said I probably would like it. I think I don't like this particular combo. This is like a... like muddy water, like bluish green, with the red that dims down to orange. And I don't see those colors particularly well. Ooh, I do like this, though. It's like a... it looks almost hot pink. The, like, embroidery on the back there. Ooh, you can actually see it a little bit here on the side. That, I think, works really well with this orange-red combo down here with the super dark. Interesting. I didn't talk about the hair has the things on the front. I don't particularly like the things that hang down in the front for the hair. They're really hard to notice in this version. But you can see them easier here with the black. I really do like the back part of the hair, though. It's so cute. This I'm just not a fan of. In general, I kind of prefer if hair is, like, mostly forward or mostly back, and I don't like the ones that kind of split it, because it makes it harder for me personally to use it. The horns for this one are very similar to these. Yeah, the color. It's like the same color, but just slightly lighter? That's interesting. A lot of yellow here. Shoes are very similar to the first shoes. They just changed this color. So this one, everything was gold. This one, only the outside was gold. And this was like a brown. And for this one, the outside's the brown. And that's also a brown. It's very strange the way that flip-flopped. My impressions of this, honestly... I think this might be my favorite with literally all pieces. And then this is my second favorite for all pieces. Except hair. And then this is my third favorite for everything except hair, which is second. I'm guilty. I like green. I do. It's maybe my third favorite color? Blue, then pink, then green is probably my three favorites. I do like it a lot. This is very cute. So I'm immediately not tempted to pull on this the way I am for this one. And the reason is the stuff attached to the horns. I think I might be able to justify trying to get the horns, maybe. But not with all the stuff attached to them. So overall, this is definitely my favorite of the two. But it's weird, because I really like the ability of this outfit And I like the dress and parts of it, particularly like the top half of the dress itself. And this one, I really like the horns, but they have the stuff attached. And I think the dress is really pretty. I'd probably be able to use it pretty easily, because I do make a lot of outfits using my Linlang Empire stuff. They do look and feel kind of similar to me, but I do use them a lot, honestly. The ability also is very cute. I mean, I pulled for my sheep here, so you know I like the idea of summoning animals. And I use these pieces all the time because they have the horns. I love horns. They are amazing. Horns and tails are like the main thing. Look, we were talking about the hair. There's literally one right here. It's braided, like I said, but we do have some that are separated like that. Look at these little cuties. It makes me want to be able to summon. I don't want you guys to fall off. Can you, like, come walk the other way for me, please? It'd be nice to summon a deer friend. I really want to. But I think I can't justify that for sure. Can I justify the other one? I'm not sure about that either. We need to look at our deep echoes, and then we'll be done at this stage, at least. Oh, is it button cones? Woodland gift. I can't quite tell. I feel like it might be a button cone. There's some type of design on the side of these. It's called Misty Melody, so it might be musically themed, but you could see right along the edge is some type of gold. I just can't tell exactly what it is. This looks like a suit. Interesting. Is that see-through on the arms again? It looks almost like it's see-through at the bottom, too. I don't know how I feel about that. Because if the ruffles are where the actual, like, solid fabric is, I think your underwear is just poking out the front. Like, right where it goes up there? There has to be another layer under there. Maybe it's just very heavily backlit in this preview photo, but I'm pretty sure your panties are just literally sticking out. I am not sure about that. Maybe we'll see a girl wearing this and we'll be able to tell how it actually works, because there's not really a good way to view these, the ones here. It's kind of cute. I like the idea. I assume it's not a... Yeah, I know for sure it's not a shirt, because Nikki would be wearing her default shorts, and she's not. So it has to be a full dress. What would I want to do with it if it's a full dress? You can't really use many overcoats because of how puffy the shoulders are, and a problem we've had multiple times that I hope they address one day, but I'm not sure exactly how they want to do it. Decorating your midsection is really hard. So this belt, like for instance, maybe I would want to put like an accessory on the belt. You can't really do that. So I think they need to add to the back section of your wardrobe some things that tie around your waist. I think that's the thing I'm looking for in outfits in the future. Kind of like you would add a belt to the dress. And it's kind of hard, but we've had a couple outfits where I want to put something there and it's just not possible. This one's interesting because I don't know how I would design an outfit based around it, even though it's so cute by itself. I'd probably want gloves rather than full arms. Depending on what's going on with this bottom layer of skirt, it would determine what type of thing I wear under it. If I want leggings, if I want like thigh highs to try to make like a small gap or something. Or if I just want normal socks. That would all depend on how this section at the bottom actually looks in reality. But interesting piece. Very interesting. Probably the most interesting out of all the Deep Echo ones. Some of these are cute, but this is something I'm really hoping I see someone use so I can learn more about it. We will use these pulls eventually. I know I have 77 saved up, which is very funny. We're going to use them eventually. So I need to consider this. Would they release another bug catching right after this? My idea is, even after looking at this, I still don't have ideas for other bug catching things other than like attract the bugs to you. So I kind of like the idea of pulling for this. It's really funny that it gets bigger. Let's watch the animation again for it getting bigger. The net's pretty cute. It's really like over accessorized as well. Look at how big it is. It's bigger than Nikki. That's so funny. I wish you could take photos while doing it, because I could definitely use this to, like, net a person and take a funny photo. That's so cute. And I am pretty happy with stage 1 of this. I might go for it. Let's check the shop and see if they added new stuff. While I'm in here, I wanted to look at Recycle Shop. Oh, I forgot. I forgot it was there because I blocked it out of my memory. How many of these do I have? I have another 100. I'm in a good spot. I might go for it. It's only 40. I already got my monthly things. Nothing new here. Did we look at this already? I remember, I don't know if I looked at this in the shop or if a girl had it on. I remember calling this the Lollipop Chainsaw, but a little more modest. This is really cute, too. I have to keep my eyes out for this, because this is something that I would definitely buy if I had the currency for it. Because this dress is so pretty. So I probably am going to see girls wearing this, and I want to remember where it's from. So it's like wedding-themed bottom with like a spiral flower top. I need to remember this dress. So if I see another girl wearing it, I remember it's from the shop there. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. It's all the same. That's the house. It's the same. Got all that. So cute. So cute. We haven't put our dragon on. It's so hard to find reasons to hold things. I know I have my combat outfit on right now, and I'm holding something in it, but still. I don't know if we've seen anyone with these yet, but we gotta keep our eyes open and, again, remember that this is where they came from. The cowgirl one. I know we have looked at this. Again, gotta remember it. Okay, nothing new in the shop at all. Let's look at the events page. She's here. I said she would be. New and fun to play as well. And time to collect, because this did have a check mark before it. Let's check this one first. So it's just one thing, and what do you give? Just, things? Swirls. Okay, so I'm not super worried about this. I'll probably do most of it by accident. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. I'm not too worried about it, because I have so many stamina items. This stuff is nice to get, but it's not a problem. The gems are nice, but 100 gems for that. I'll probably get most of this stuff. It's not a big worry. Fun to play. Only one again. Chasing the wind, it's sticky hand. That's a sticky hand icon. Swing your sticky claw into the open sky. Glide alongside clouds and birds and gaze upon the ancient land below. Feel the rush of wind and speed. And we might be able to just do that today, actually. Because it looks like it's all unlocked already. And where is Allison? She is with the Shroomlings. I love you, Allison. I love you. I love you. Blessing chants echo over Easterland, carried by the wind across the vast seas. Allison has arrived in this mysterious land, seeking opportunities to trade for rare goods. Where are you? Oh, you're at the Snail Ranch. Okay. I probably should have predicted that. It is a good location for her. I was thinking in my head maybe Shell Island. Just because it's a commercial zone. Let's head on over there real quick, because we don't need to be in Spira right now. But we also need to check our other tab, because that's the one that has the new thing on it. I don't normally see the new. It always just has the red dots up in the top. So I was really surprised when I logged in the other day and saw the word new on it. I'm really glad I didn't click it by accident.
When the wind blows. It's like Eatsaland is alive and breathing.
Where is she? Hello. Don't miss out. I will not. Let me check this. Oh, okay. New outfit. New outfit. That is not the top for that. It's definitely the cape. We have the cape on in the back. This wand has got a gemstone on the top? I don't know if I know that. This is also not the hair. What is this top? I have to look at it not dark and in full. So... oh, it's this hair. Okay, I know what hair it is now. No idea where this hair is from. I just know which one it is. Oh, actually, maybe I don't. No, does that have a flower normally? Maybe it's not the hair I'm thinking of. There's a lot of hair somewhat similar to the back of that. Oh! There's a really good color match. The leggings with the shoe. I couldn't tell where the shoe ended and begins when you are looking from the front, which is really nice. That's a really good match on that. No idea which particular legging it is. I say this every time. The game's been going for so long, I can't actually tell what legging is what anymore, because they all are, like, dark with a design on the front or on the side. Now, what is this dress? Interesting. So it's got, like, 2 layers to it. It has, like, a normal dress piece, and then what would be, like, a fancy dress outerwear, but it's put over top the other one. So it's like there's 2 dresses in one. And then this looks super, like, metallic and interesting. Really, like, snaky as well. I don't think I know this dress. Yeah, snake design here. Big snake themes everywhere. It might just be dyed in a color that I just really can't comprehend. I don't know if I know that dress. And it looks not exactly Island-y, so I don't think it's going to be something we'll unlock later. But that's really cool. It obviously works super well with the horns. Hello, Allison. It is so nice to see you again. Nikki, do you know about the Mothershroom Woods? People float when they go there. Oh yeah, you are pretty tiny. They don't let Feywish sprites enter because they're scared the Feywish, not Feywish sprites, sorry, PCs. They don't let PCs enter into the area because they're worried they're gonna float away. But I think PCs have made it because we got a book written by a PC or a Feywish sprite. So it is possible for small species to make it in, but it's just more dangerous. So, did you get here with the help of someone, Allison? Or are you big enough, or were like you carrying something so you didn't float away? People float when they go in there. Island is such an amazing place. Alright, I got plenty of new goods for this trip. Want to take a look? About Allison? Okay, it's the same as always. Don't worry, I know your story, Allison. I can't wait for more. What do you have in terms of records? Nothing new, which is fine. I don't have enough money to be buying stuff anyway. I need to save up for my house. And I want to exchange? Is it day 1? It is day 1. Thank you, Allison. And I will be back, obviously. I'm going to come back as much as I can to see you as many times as possible. I was so happy when I found out Allison was still going to be here because the patch notes said that they adjusted the way Allison worked or something like that. So I knew she was going to make a comeback. So I've been excitedly waiting for you, Allison, all patch. So I'm really glad you're here. Now let's look at whatever this new thing is. What does this mean? Are you kidding? Okay. Please don't be like a paid thing. Please let me have this. Please? Verdante took inspiration from schools of fish and waves and designed this light, comfortable outfit that embodies the wildness of nature and the feeling of the sea. How do I do this? I have to complete styling challenges with any 2 Eastland factions and I get the Call of the Sea outfit. I guess, is that the whole thing? It looks like just the top, but I assume it's the whole thing. With the Momo. A wave of untamed wilderness is sweeping across Eastland, seeking out the scattered, stylish faction members and unleash the irresistible charm. So, I mentioned, I think it was when we first got the Spira. There was a couple episodes that talked about this, because it was like bath-related stuff. I mentioned how much I want, like, a swimming outfit, and I want swimsuits for Nikki. We got it. This is a more casual thing. It's not like a real swimsuit. And it's not obviously a swimming ability outfit, so we still can't go in the water. But we're making progress. And I'll take it, because this is an adorable little beachwear. I wouldn't call it a swimsuit, I would call it beachwear. But that's fine. Look at this. It's adorable. Really, like, tight braided start of the hair. I tend to not like head-tight braids. In general, I'm not a big braid person. This is, I guess, technically this isn't braids. It's like, just tied repeatedly. It's just bald. I don't know what that style is called. So this, I guess it isn't braids. Maybe like this part up here is braided. More glasses, and they're kind of silly again. I have trouble using silly glasses. I don't actually know what the purpose is of the line glasses. I know they're a thing that people wear. I don't know what they do. There's probably some reason for it. Maybe it helps with, like, darkening things without changing the tint? That would be my guess. I don't know, though. Cute shorts. Is that a little, like, whale? Right here I'm looking. Like a seashell or a pigeon or something? Seashells here. Some, like, decorative ties there. Spot for a belt, but she's not wearing one. The back's really plain. There's, like, nothing going on here. Even fabric-wise, there's not much interest there. The little... There's, like, a bow in the center there. Cute. It's, like, doubled up. And then changes into the X and the actual normal strap. I do like this type of design for swimsuit, where it's the little fluffy part that hangs down. Again, don't know the name. I never do. But it's interesting that it's like that on a top that's this big. That's not normally how you see it, because normally on a swimsuit, it would be thinner. It would end, like, here. So this would be more proportional. So it's kind of an interesting feel that it's disproportional. It's pretty high up on her chest, too. Look how tight it is into her armpit there. Which looks pretty uncomfortable. It's not quite, like, gonna drag on her arm. But this is a very high shirt. For one that's supposed to be, like, straight cut at the top here. A lot of dresses and stuff. Like, if we go... There was an open top dress on the banner. Wasn't there? Yeah, look at how low this is. And compare that to what we just saw. This is, like, 2 inches lower. This is comfort right here. And... this is potential scratchy. Look, you can see there the muscle that I always forget the name of that goes from, like, your shoulder to your chest. It's actually, like, bumping into this. So that's gonna, like, kind of chafe pretty bad. So I wish that was a little lower. But overall, very cute tummy. I gotta mention tummy. Very cute tummy. I'm so glad this is in the game now. It's adorable. I will make a beach-themed outfit. Probably... It's hard to know. Because I was thinking, when are we going to go to the beach? We're going to probably go to the beach when the Linlang Empire comes for their event, because they're probably going to land at the dock to the southwest. But we're probably going to just meet Do You Buy there, and then we're going to go travel around. She's going to come to Spear, she could come to Shell Island, we're going to show around and have like a tour with her. That's my assumption of what's going to happen for our event. So it doesn't really make sense for me to wear a beach outfit. I don't know. The Momo thing is cute. It's very similar to, at least in feel for me, it's very similar to the rain outfit. It's even got the little things that kind of represent the water drops. So Momo can have his rain outfit now, which is nice. And was that the thing that was considered new? It's not. Something else is new. We might have to do this today or something. That's the same. That's the same. The same. It's mushroom mash. I see it down there. Onward to Eatsaland. So this is... win 90 diamonds and resonant crystal. I can never do this stuff because I play on the computer, and I have a really hard time reading things on my phone because my eyes are so bad I can't read that tiny of a text. And I've tried before to play the mini games, and I end up just getting frustrated because I can't read any of it and I have to guess. And this looks like it's all the same. We did get all that stuff done, so we don't have to worry about any of that. Yeah, it's all done. Okay. So it's just, I guess, 2 stylist factions. We have to do it this update. I think we have... I was looking at this earlier. I think I have 4 episodes counting this one. Or 5 if I really want the extra. Because I did upload an extra episode. I put an episode up Sunday. Sunday the 14th, I think. When I wasn't supposed to. Because I wanted to make sure I had enough time to deal with all the stuff I wanted for 2.0. But, interesting. So this won't be this episode. Probably next episode we'll work on styling factions to get through this. I think this episode, while I'm debating whether or not I pull on this, let's really quickly go do the new main event here of this stuff. It is... I don't know what teleporter goes there. Probably this one. It might actually help me understand the sticky hand better, because I'm so bad at it. So I'll take any excuse I can to do better with that. But I'm feeling like I want to pull. Now, theoretically, before we start that, let me actually look. Do I want to double pull on that if I do? Because it is 40, right? It's 80 to get... That's not what I want to look at. It's 80 if you want to get 2 copies, and it's 40 if you just want to get 1 copy, right? I think so. Because it's... Where does it say that it's guaranteed every 8? I feel like that's what it is. Probability? 4-star every 5. And there's 8 pieces, so 40. Yes, okay. 40 pulls is not that bad. I can justify it. There's like a million quests that weren't here before, I swear. I feel like they added quests, or I unlocked a bunch. So we have a lot of stuff to do. For now, though, we're just going to do this new event. For Dada. Your Excellency, you're here. I made some improvements to the swinging routes. Fun and excitement guaranteed. Would you like to give them a try? Oh, Your Excellency, did you really just say yes? Then shall we start with this route? It's a more straightforward one. I want to chat. Free Dada, what made you so keen on organizing a sky swing race? Well, I love sky swing so much, so I don't know how to share my interest with everyone, so I thought I should organize a race and invite them to try it for themselves. When I used the sticky claw for the first time, I just felt like my body turned light as a feather and everything in Spira turned small before I could react. I glided across the sky like a bird, feeling the flow of the wind and clouds. Anyone, be it shroomling or human, will fall in love with the joys of zooming across the air once they've tried it. Ah, sorry, when talking about the sky swing, I can't help but get carried away. We can start the test now if you're ready. Yes, I don't need the rules. I've done a total of 5 routes. Please play them in order. After you swoosh through one, I'll unlock the next route for you. So are they all here today? I guess they are. Let's try it. So what am I connecting to if not the bees? Is it those little ball things? Do I click? I think it's just loading the stage. Yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go. Can I just run through it, or do I have to... I'll just do that anyway. I need to... How do I want to do this? I'm trying to think about canceling early to try to momentum hop through stuff, but that's a problem right there, where I might actually miss an obstacle. I can dodge those. Oh. I don't know. Oh, that's bad. I have to just glide that. And then cut that. Yeah, I have to... I think cutting is the idea here, where I don't fully complete the outfit. And down. Yeah, it felt better when I started doing that. We'll see how I feel about future levels, but let's try it. Did I get perfect? Yeah, it was 60 seconds. That was very, very nice to you. This is 2 minutes. Very long one. Does it actually cost 100 each time? Kind of like you're doing normal minigames? That's funny. It had the icon in the bottom right of the 100. So do they want me to climb on this? I think that's what they want me to do. Oh, so this one's not really grappling much. Oh. I can grapple that. And that. Interesting. So it's like a mix of waiting. And then do that. That was probably faster right there. Actually, I can just cancel early like that. Okay, that's how I should be doing it. And down here. And you grapple to that. Ooh, okay. This actually is helping, like I said. It's making me feel more confident with my grapple. And that was the worst I've ever done with ability outfits is my grapple outfit. So any practice I can get with this right here is going to help. Yeah, I feel really comfortable with how I was doing that just now until I fell. There we go. Ooh, that has so much momentum to it. Again, it's kind of like the gigantification momentum. It took me a long time to get used to it, but I feel pretty comfortable with my momentum in that outfit now. And this is helping a lot. 100 seconds for this. Even just these 5 levels, I think by the end, I'm going to feel really good. Because I wanted, basically, to do this. I wanted to have, like, where I could just go in a line where I grapple, grapple, grapple. And that didn't really exist in Spira like I thought it would. I thought Spira would be, like, the whole area would be like that. Where you could just grapple everywhere. Oh, my outfit wasn't on there. I had the animation where my wings are out, but it wasn't actually out. Which happens sometimes because of the way it works. Where am I going? Just forward? Did I miss one there? I don't think I did. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is I wanted this to be how I explored Spira, but I think there's just not enough bees, or the bees are in weird places, so I can't. If I didn't have that as upgraded, by the way, I would lose when I did these weird jumps I'm doing. But I have so much range on this now that I didn't when I first unlocked it. So I can do these crazy maneuvers. Oh! Oh, perfect. That felt good. That was really fun. That level had some more weird stuff to it, where you were doing a lot of stuff that didn't require the outfit. So it's not my favorite of them. This one's a short level, though. 80 seconds. I think it was level 2 was my favorite so far. Maybe I'm thinking of level 3. The one where I fell on the big vine. That was my favorite so far. We'll see if the last 2 can live up to it. I want more of this obstacle, less of the platforms. Oh. Do that. And there. And... oh, I didn't quite make it. That's fine. Take me over here, please. Around that. See, just skipping the platforms, I think, feels better. Let me up, please. Yeah, I can jump to that one. And... oh. Yeah, this one was really short. It was just the spiral around the thing. And our final one here is a 2-minute for perfect clear. Okay, I'm excited. Give me one that's really complicated, but not just because there's spaces everywhere to stand and wait for platforms. So far I'm seeing a lot of the circles, which is nice. Uh-oh, it's complicated in a different way. It's just multiple paths. I think I chose the right way, so this should lead me pretty comfortably. Ooh, okay, hang on. I think I'm supposed to go this way and not get that one in there. I think I go this way. So far, the path I'm doing makes sense to me. You want me to go up here? Interesting. Oh! I can't turn my camera. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. I messed that one up. So this one is complicated, just not in the way I was expecting. So when I was on the slide, I was trying to turn my camera around, but it didn't let me. I was stuck doing forward camera motion only. So that definitely is down there, not where I'm going. Going up here. Go to this. Okay, this looks like the only things left undone are the stuff on the slide, so I just have to not miss that first one. There's walls. That's scary. Yeah, I was going to say that I'm not used to my sprint, so I feel very uncomfortable sprinting. It feels like I'm going to fall off. Okay, stick there, there, all the way to the right again. All the way to the left. I'm so glad they're using this slide. I was insanely happy when I found this slide. It's so fun. Do I have to jump here? Oh. Oh, don't hit the baby. Oh, I missed it. I have to retry again. I wasn't ready because I was so distracted by the baby. If you hit the babies, they fly off into space. It's so sad. It makes me want to cry just thinking about it. They're just enjoying their lives on these little rides. And I'm coming along and bullying them because I want to ride it too. And I have more body mass, so I go way faster than them. And then there, and then up. Okay. I understand that spot a little better now, so I'm not kind of stuck. Ooh, that was a risky one. And... ooh, I actually made that. Time save. Please. All the time I saved, I lost. And I failed because I did it out of order. Listen. I shouldn't sprint there. But I kind of want to sprint there. Since I failed like 3 times already, I won't do the sprint another time. Even though I want to. I want to try to do the sprints. Now that I actually have infinite sprints, where it refills to 2 all the time, I need to get better at using it. Because I should be using it pretty much always. Let me up, please. I'll wait. I'll be patient. I'm wearing my combat outfit. That's so silly. I kind of forgot that was what I was wearing right now. Okay. There's only 2 of these that I know of, so I have to make sure I get the other one. Okay. And don't hit the babies. Don't hit the walls. Dodge the walls. Oh. And then I think there's a baby at the end of this jump. So don't hit the baby. Yeah, there's the baby. Oh, I almost hit him. Okay, get back in. Perfect. Are there any more walls? I don't think so. I think we're good. Oh, I almost missed it. And land it. I almost didn't land it. Okay, that level's pretty fun, but it's complicated to start. I think my favorite level was... I think it was this one, the one with the vine. It was one of these 2. I think this one is the one where it was the most speed I felt. Both of these I think were pretty good, though. And then this one was fun because of the water slide. So I am very happy. Like I said, it left me at the water slide. We gotta go up. Last time I came to the water slide, I didn't have my grapple outfit. I think I got up there by just being big. So, now I understand that I was supposed to do it this way. This makes way more sense than what I was doing. Please let me up. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna water slide it up. Hold on, let me put my sword away. I don't want to be, I don't want my sword when I'm going down, just in case I hurt him. Okay. Let's go. Oh! No, I'm so sorry! No! I hit the baby. I hit another baby. They went flying. I hit 2 babies. I'm so sorry. It's really hard to stay to one side, because I don't know where they're gonna go. Oh, there we go. And jump. And... that jump is very scary, but the rest of this I'd love to do in real life. The end is also very shallow, but Nikki does such a cute landing. I didn't hit all the babies off. I want to wait for one of the babies so I can see him splash down. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to pull on the banner. If they release a 5-star bug catching in the next update or 2, here comes the little baby. And they land. Look at them little floating. That's so fun. I'm sorry I knocked your friends off. I knocked 2 of them off. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, if they release a bug catching outfit in the next patch or 2, it'll make me sad, but it's only 40 pulls. And if they do release a bug one, maybe it won't be like next patch or something. Maybe it'll be a little bit. And I can at least get some use out of it. So for reference, right now, where is my bug catching? It's this. I like this outfit. I don't know if I'll keep all of it or pieces of it, because I might combine this outfit with the new pieces in some way. Like, I might kind of mix and match this outfit. This was one of the simpler outfits I made in the special outfit episode. So it's not the end of the world to lose it. But like I said, I'll probably mix and match this with something else. So let's... I guess this is as good a spot as any. We can pull with our snail friend here. Let's pull on it. He left. That's bad luck. Hang on, no. That's super bad luck. We cannot have that. What is my guess going to be for the total pools was going to take us? Let's go find Whirly. Where's Whirly? Where's my house? My house is over here, right? That's not my house. My house is up a level, isn't it? My house up there? I'm not on the right outfit. Mama, where do I live? Is it over? Hang on. Oh, I'm not even close. Where am I? Wait, my brain. Spira's flipped backwards in my brain. I'm looking at the wrong layer map. I want to go see, Whirly. Not the Guardian Beast Whirly, but my Whirly. My friend. Where are you? My house is there, maybe. I feel like that's vaguely it. Let's head on over. Are you my house? You're not my house? It must be above. When I figure out where my house is, I'm putting a marker on it so I don't forget again. I did not see you. I've been here a lot. Go up here. It's not it either. How did I... Oh, it's right here. There you are. Okay, I need to put a marker on my house. Oh, there is a marker. Home of the Saintess. I'm so silly. I'm silly. Okay. There's a new book. Okay, for luck, we're reading the book. Because it might be, information about Whirly. Your name is still Whirly, right? Yeah, it is. If there's two Whirlies, that's okay. Home of the Saintess Guidebook. Greetings, Your Excellency. Could you teach us to sing next time? Although we might not learn it perfectly, text scratched out, we'll still try, because honestly, we just really want to hear you sing. Your Excellency, this morning when I woke up, I noticed my shroom crab had turned pink, kind of like your hair. Does this mean I might soon have a white, yellow, shelled snail friend too? If you want one, sure. I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Yesterday, a human asked me for directions that I didn't explain well, so I tore a page from my notebook and drew it for them. Here are the leaves I must give back to you. I've treasured them for so long. You have to give me leaves because you did that? I don't know why. That's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. You helped. I miss you so much, Your Excellency. My little snail buddy misses you too. Come visit me. Your Excellency, I've made up my mind. I want to become a stylist too. I want to be a shroomling who's useful for Spira, and useful for the mother shroom. I want to contribute my fair share for the future of all shroomlings. I believe in you. You can do it. Today, I went to Elderwood Forest and found a super cool branch. I carved it into a spear and I've been practicing every day. One day, I want to fight alongside you, Your Excellency. I wonder if Domi Baba will become a teacher to other shroomlings now. That they, he can kind of retire, honestly. If he wanted to. I know there's a quest literally right there. Today's not a questing day, today's a pooling day. Okay, Whirly, we're gonna pool together. Help me get the new outfit. I was going to say before I got distracted, it's 40 pools maximum for this. My guess is going to be 36. I think I'm gonna get 4 early. And I think when it comes to 4 stars, I think you get a lot early. I think the last time I pooled, I think it was low 30s. At least I felt like it was. So, let's see what happens. And we're not going to skip anything, because every pool, obviously, will have something in it for us. We're just going to pull 1 copy. It helps me get the heart bag, and the watch, too. And we're only looking for 4 stars, because we have all our 3 stars already. There, oh, we got the dress right away. Very cute. And... oh, we're already getting stuff early. Our gloves. Okay. We got the neck, too. That was 3 in 1 pool. 2 back-to-back. We got 5, 4, 1. So, we're already, 35 max to get the rest of the pieces. So, my prediction, instantly wrong. I told you, I think the 4 stars have super good odds on them. Even though it's 40 max, I think you normally get low 30s for them. And this time, I might hit like a 29, which is insane. We're gonna find out, though. This is 20. We have 3 pieces so far. 32, I would consider a super win. We'll see if we can get that. And the hat in 3. We're early again. This is crazy. Knowing how... Oh, I guess we never really paid attention to this because it's just so hard to see under the hat. They are cute. I could probably use them and stuff. I can't tell what is on the back for it, though. It's just the things in the hair down here. When you're not having long hair, they come up here, I guess. So this was 3, 5. So we have 3 more pieces, right? 3 more pieces. Do I think I'll get it in the next 10 pool? It's possible. So let's not 10 pool. Let's single pool. Now, I don't know what the animation looks like for this, so I will press skip. Because I think it's a colorblind thing. I don't know for sure, but I can't easily tell the difference between 3 stars and 4 stars on that starter thing. I think there is one. I think I've had it described to me, and I, like, kind of understood it. But, yeah, just there, I was paying attention. I didn't notice any difference. I think it's just colorblind, which is fine. I can tell the difference between the 5-star, and that's the more important one, so it's okay. These pieces, like I said, I'll try to use them. They're really interesting. I don't know if I'll ever be able to, but I'll try. And keep skipping through here. I think that was 5, by the way, to get that one, so I don't think it was early. Oh, that was early by 1, I think. Truly escape. 1 more piece. Oh. What piece are we missing? It's the hair, right? The piece that I think is my favorite. Oh, is it going to be early? It is. I think it was 1 early. Leisurely clouds. Very cute. Oh. There we go. I really, like, here up, I really like this section here into the face. So, one of the problems I have with the hat I got from the witch set is I think there's a lot going on underneath it, or at least it feels that way. We'll look at it and compare it to this. This one looks pretty plain on the inside, which I think will help, actually. So what was our total? 31! Okay, we almost got it 30. We got our sneakers. We got another watch. I think it's a heart. I can't quite tell. And our bag. Stitched up bag. And yep. And yep. So, let us... how do I want to do this? I forgot we had this on. This is so cute, too. I gotta find a way to use this. My, oh no, what's his name? Peter Pan. That's what I was thinking of. I have Peter Pan shoes on, which is very funny. But for now, I want to take this off. Please. And I want to copy the dress I have on. I don't remember what the dress was, so that's our temporary. Where is this? Okay, it's this one. It's pink all the way up, see-through arms. Very similar, honestly, to the pieces we were looking at on the banner for the Deep Echoes of the deer set. But yeah, pink with this. And, oh yeah, I love these shoes. The striped socks with the striped shoe other direction. Great combo. Love that combo. I don't know if I'll be able to make it work with my new outfit, but... So, let's try to copy this over as best we can. So the hair was pink twin tails. Where are you? If things get too hard, I'll have to, like, sort by... Oh, I already am sorting by quality. I don't think that was dyed. Well, let's just look at the dress first, then. We'll sort by recent as well. That is, I think, an old dress. Pink dress. Where are you? No, I don't think it's any of you. Getting pretty recent here. What is this? Oh, it's that. Very cute. Wow, I must have actually got this recently, or I'm just crazy. That's cute, too. Where are you? There you are. Wow. Oh, was this in the Surprise-O-Matic? Maybe. Maybe that's why. And my socks. They're one of my dyed socks, so they'll stand out. I'm pretty sure they're dyed, at least. Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna have to actually back and forth it to make this work. Because it's a lot harder than I thought to remember a dress I made that long ago. So, hair is 30%. Socks are top. Shoes are bottom. So 30% top, bottom. And now we go back. We go 30%. Where are you? I think that was it. And top. And bottom. Perfect. Save that. And in terms of my other stuff, it was 50%, and it was the Night Whispers. And 50% honey. 50% Night Whisper, 50% honey. This is useful because we're going to help make the outfit with this. Night Whispers. And I don't know what the honey ones look like. That's why I need a name for them. Honey. And is that all the stuff on this? I think it is. I think there was nothing else. It's a very simple dress. The makeup doesn't matter. We'll worry about that later. I just need the stuff copied. Oh! I was wondering how you changed this, because I haven't changed the fishing rod. Now it doesn't matter, because I have my new one. Is that what this is? Tracing green? Probably. That's probably what this is. I don't know. We'll find out when I put the new ability on. That does make me think, while I'm thinking about that I need to go to my fishing outfit and check my rods here. Where are you? I'm using Azure Water. Do I want to use that? I'm trying to look at the bobber, but I'm pretty far away. There we go. Ooh, that is cute. I don't like the handle as much. I think that handle's a little too simple. That's pretty nice. This has such a good bobber, though. I think I will go back to using this one for now. It's kind of funny. I might change that up in the future, we'll see. But, now, I want to try to combine this outfit and the new outfit I just got and try to make something out of it. We'll see if I can make it work. I'm gonna hit save first. So this is the dress. Do I want to go with this? I don't know. Let's try... I'm just doing that because I didn't save to get this dress back on. Let's try throwing some pieces from the new one onto this and see how I feel. Instantly, I like that. Where is the hat? Because we can do our little comparison, because I want to look at the two different hats we got. This hat and this hat. So there's a lot going on at the top. Probably too much, to be honest. And then the bottom has, like, nothing going on. And this one's the opposite. The top has very little going on, which I think is nice. And down here is everything. It's a million things. Now, that is dyed, by the way. This is the non-dyed. I do like the shade I put on that, actually. Do I want to try to use, like, that hat? I don't think so. I don't want the things floating everywhere for this particular outfit. Maybe even not all this stuff up here. It's just so much on there. Let me try dyeing this and see if I feel like with different colors, it gives me a different vibe. Particularly, yeah, to get this red and green off of there and make it more pinks, I think is what I'm going to try here. I'm not going to have super, super bright colors, though, because I don't have it upgraded. Yeah, all this is going to be way too bright, so I think I kind of have to accept, like, that's the lightest pink I can get it. And I like the white, so I don't want to mess with the white stuff. And that's a good pink. I want to mess with this green. That's what I want to mess with. Can I make you like the Chronos tree? It's not bad. Not bad. It's so bright pink. I'm liking that. Let's look from the side, because this is a good angle to get a little bit of my shoulder coloring. Yeah, it would be so good if I had these. I just don't. Is that still the best? It probably is. Comparing that to this stuff is all super, super, super dark. I think that's too sad of a color. Maybe that would work? I don't know. From the back, it's... that might be a little better, but even then... Could I possibly make the hat the accent color I go with? I don't want to make it green, though. I want green to be a pretty muted... not muted, but pretty small color in my overall design for this. And that's a problem. Let's look at the pink again. It's so bright. It's so, so, so bright. Let's take a look at other hats and see how I feel. Could put our bird there. It's kind of silly, kind of silly. Let's look at our new hair accessory we got. Or actually, was it a hat? I don't know what piece it actually is. I thought we got one in this set. I'm in dyeing. Hang on, I gotta leave dyeing. There we go. Okay, now let me take a look. Yes, these. Little cherries. Pretty cute. And then the thing down here is important. That's why I want them. Because they match this set. It's kind of designed for it. They're pretty bright red, honestly. That's why the hat's red. I think I can get away with not the hat, though, and find something else. That's a silly idea, actually. Hang on. I might be able to make it work. I have to dye it, obviously. Let's see if we can make this into something. I think we make it more of a living leaf color instead of dried leaves. I think that's step one. Do I have greens? If I have greens unlocked, it's doable. I need more lively greens, please. Maybe like that? The yellow might be okay. The branch I want a little brighter. Maybe I don't want it brighter, actually. Maybe darker is better for the branch. Oh, one leaf is different color down there. That's fun. Maybe make that darker? I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe I do need to change the yellow into a green. I really like that shade of green. That's, I think, the shade I used on one of my dresses. That's such a silly thing to put on my head. Can I find a way to make it work to have a leaf head? Is it possible? Can I accomplish such a thing? I don't think the answer is yes, but I'm gonna try. Earrings don't matter, my ears are covered. Headpiece, I think this works well. I don't want to change it, actually. I think that's right where I want it. Necklace. I could put a necklace on here. I need green. I need to throw more green everywhere, I think. Because it's too much of a green spotlight in one single area. But I don't know exactly how. And a choker might actually be better than necklace on this. I can't do anything super crazy like that. I might be able to put a fluffy choker. Not that type of fluff. I was looking at this when I said it. Or this is what I was looking at. I want green. See if there's anything non-dyeable. Or non-dyed that is what I want. I don't really like the thing hanging down really there. It's got the gemstone I don't like. There is a ribbon here, but... this, I think... is cute. But I don't like the stars on it, because it's not matching my theme at all. What is on this? Not really anything other than just the fluffiness. I do have a pink one, so it matches this well. What if I dye this to green? Become green. I have all forms of this? What is this from? This isn't Timeless Melody. No, it's a 4-star. This is my Moth outfit. I see, I see. I do have all colors for my Moth outfit. Way too much. Maybe. No one stopped me, so I'm committing illegal fashion crimes again. Someone trusted me with a new outfit, and I should never be trusted with new outfits. I'm doing it again. Kinda like that. God, it's such a good shade of green. This is like my favorite ever shade of green. So Lamp Bloom 6 is what I'm looking at here. Is there anything in here I like better? It gets pretty dark. I think Lamp Bloom 6 might be slightly too light. Maybe we do go with that. It's interesting. What should I do with the gem then? Make it red. That's what I have to do. I have to make the gem red. Outer layer is fine how it is. Ooh, it changes all the gems. That's bad. Maybe like a slightly duller red. I think this is the dull one. No, this definitely is. Something like that. I think it actually is kind of what I'm looking for. I think we do that. Now, what is the next part of this? I haven't looked at the shoes yet. I kind of probably will change them to be more... I don't know. I don't know. I'm waiting till last for the shoes. Because I like this combo, but maybe I could find something that fits the theme I'm doing more. I will change gloves, I think. Maybe I want... I don't just want, like, my whole arms green. I know that for sure. Oh, wait, I'm in dye again. One day I'll learn. There we go. So these are the ones I just got. Maybe I can make them work. I think I take off... I think I just take the colors I've already used and keep using them. I think I make the ribbon green and the gem red. Is that doable? Let's find out. Different shade. Lamp Bloom. Doesn't work for this. This kinda does. Yeah, that's a little better. That there, I think, is a little better. And then... the outer beads, I'm gonna leave... can I get them like a very light pink? No, it's this super, super bright pink. I need this, I think. Yeah, that's the one I need. But obviously don't have it. How is Bibcoon and Kronos for it? Not liking that. No, let's leave that for now. And let's make the gem red. It's so silly. What is die 1 and die 2? That's the outer trim. That's like the band around there. No, it's too bright. I wish I had the other pink. It's so bad I don't. Kind of just doesn't work. Let me look at this. Save that, exit that, batch save that, exit that. What do I want to do still with that, then? I haven't looked at overcoats, either. Do I want to do something more? Not chest accessories. Put my watch on. That's the other side. Or it just doesn't work. I don't know. I don't think the bracelet works. I think this is too fancy. And this I would... Like, it's just off color-wise. I need a pink. I think that's my problem. I need pink. And I can't really dye to this type of pink, so I have to just have it naturally. I don't have this in pink, though. I do have this in pink. This is Wishful Arosa? Wishful Arosa white? I can't tell if it's supposed to be pink or not. I clicked off. Where was I? There I am. I don't know what color this is. I think that's supposed to be white. Well, there's some pink, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for here. I don't hate the idea of having the super fluffy stuff, because my shoulders are fluffy. So maybe we can kind of make that work. This is Timeless Melody, right? And it has the stitching for my bag, which is interesting. I can't use my bag in this outfit. I don't have stitching anywhere else, though. I need to keep in mind the bag for that, though. No. I'm liking the idea of doing the fluffy arms from Wishful Arosa or Nightlight Whispers. What do we got here? So I have my 3 Nightlight Whispers and 2 Wishful Arosas. What are you, Formal Retro? Romance Fairy? So if I type Fairy Retro, it'll only bring up that stuff, I think. Well, they all learn how this menu works. There we go. So, Wishful Arosa does have this really big thing right here. The Arosa. I called it a thing. Nightlight Whispers matches the neck piece, though. So maybe I'll try to do that. And I do have a pink. So the pink might be good dyeable. We'll see. If its base is pink, maybe the dye will be good pink. That I want green, though. Because I want it to match the upper thing. I did that for the upper one, so I'll do the same. It does do under the arm here, which is a little rough. But the whole thing, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but let's try it. I think the base is better. I think that's closer to my actual pink here. I don't know what's changing there. Oh, it's something over here? Gem? It is the gem. Red. What are you? The beads? Beads can be white. Just the trim around there. You can be white too. How do I feel about that? It's so silly. It makes me wonder if I can do something about this. The fact that it's underneath there. I feel like maybe I can? I don't know what, though. This outfit It's so silly. I'm liking the idea behind it, though. The back is a problem. Because the hair is so long, there's nothing cutting the back up, and it's a dress underneath. So it just elongates even more. Shoes will help with that. That's a big, big thing. What I do with my legs and shoes will really help the back, which is important because obviously every time I'm not taking a picture, I'm going to be just looking at my back. So, do I want anything on my face? I don't think so. I'm in the dye menu, aren't I? I'm not. I just actually don't have glasses. Oh, these are face decorations. No, I should have more. Yeah, because my rings aren't here either. Hang on. I'm filtering. I'm so silly. I'm a little silly. I have to stop doing that. There we go. I can't. It's too funny, but I can't. I don't think I want my glasses. These are my default glasses, the ones I always use for, like, everything. They're what I consider, like, my, Canon glasses. Or, like, Nikki's Canon glasses. So when I put her in these, it's, like, a little special. So I'm not going to use them for this outfit. There's too much going on for me to put a chest accessory. That's ridiculous. Same with... Where's this go? It's too high, right? I like that. I like that. Hang on, I like that. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. It's too late. By the time you see this, it's too late. You can't stop me. This will get in the way of the hair. Yeah. Pretty much everything will get in the way of the hair. I don't need a tail for this one, even though I love tail. I only have the one tail, too. Everything else is part of an outfit. I don't think anything else here really makes sense. It'd be cute if I could use this, but it's in the way of my hair. So, no back accessory. I am married. I should always have my ring on. Well, I will be married once they add it to the game. Arm decoration. I was thinking about this of maybe I could cover this with something else, and Timeless Melody might save us. Let's see what happens. It didn't save us. It made everything worse. Or did it? I'm pretty sure it does. I think this, obviously the color's wrong. I'll have to fix the color. Here's the pink. I think it's too much. I don't think I can do anything about the mess up here. I think I have to accept it. Something I mentioned I'm trying to get better at is accepting clipping. So I'm purposely, like, letting myself have some piece of the outfit clip. Because I used to never do that. If something clipped, I would take it off. But stuff like this, it's obviously going into it. And it's kind of weird. It's poking out. But I think I should just let it go. And kind of accept it there. Because it'll help me create more interesting stuff. Dragon. I'm going to be swinging around a thing, so I can't actually hold anything. But I love this dragon. Now, that is everything for this. Let's look at... I'll look at outerwear. I'm not going to put any outerwear on, though. I like how this has come together, how it is. That's interesting. I need to remember I have this. I don't like the long traily things, but the thing that's interesting is the shoulders. This could do stuff for outfits where shoulders are a problem. So I have to keep it in mind. But yeah, we're going to skip that. Now let's look at socks. Do I need more green? I think I don't. I think I don't put any green at the bottom to distract from this green. I think this should be seen as a complete set. And I think I should put pink that stands out from this particular section of the dress, but isn't enough to draw attention away. It's okay that this is like a faded green here. That's cute. Let's look at shoes first. I just did say I don't really want green. What do I want? The reason I did the other shoes and I liked them so much is because I want something a little more action-y. I don't want things that are like platforms or heels or things like that because I'm chasing bugs. I have to sprint after bugs to catch them in my net. Given it's easier now with my giant net, it's still something I want to be cognizant of. You know what? Let's go make sure all this stuff works on our ability outfit, and we can do shoes and stuff on the ability outfit because I probably won't have to dye them. If I do, it's not a big deal. So let's see if I can actually transfer everything, or if any of these pieces are unavailable for the ability outfit. So we have the same dress I used to use, which is very recent, and my newest hair. So, this, we are switching to Dreaming Bloom, customizing outfit, and correct hair, but this. Okay. Now time for the back and forth we just did earlier. We're doing it again. Socks don't matter, we skip socks. We go do this stuff. So my new hair accessory with my dyed leaf hat and 50% dyed moth. Let's go do this. In here, new thing. Leaf hat dyed. And moth dyed. Too many inputs, drag in later. I'm sorry. Please let me dye it. Let's click that. Hang on. I have so many problems with this menu. Let me put down here. Put that on. Take it off. Go here. Won't let me use my dye. I don't understand why. I'll figure that out later. For now. Save. Go back. What's our next piece? Our gloves. 50% moth gloves, again. And our newest, and our ring. In here. In here. In here. 50% moth gloves. Dyed. It won't let me dye my moth gloves. I do not understand that. That's so weird. But for now, we'll just put them on. I just have to remember that all my things need dyeing. And my ring. No arm decorations, and this is the only net available for this ability, which is fine. It's so shiny. Now, we have to remember... Oh, I didn't put my leg thing on. Hang on. Where's my leg thing? Where are you? It is a pendant. There we go. Okay. Now that's everything. I need to figure out my socks and my shoes. And we have to pretend this stuff is green, and I'll have to figure out why that's not working, because that's a big problem if that doesn't work, because the whole outfit's based on those dyes. And as far as I know, there's no such thing as dyeing not being allowed in outfits for abilities. It's just pieces themselves. We'll do our makeup after I get all this stuff settled with the dye. So, our shoes. What is the plan? Pink shoes. That's not bad. These heels are not too terrible. The first ones, not the ones that were on while I said that. Interesting, but too big. Heel. The material's a little off of what I would want. I don't want the platformed heels especially. I can't use any dyes. That's so weird. Clicking this is supposed to do stuff, and it's not doing anything. So the menu's broken, I think. I might have to just relog. Can't use that. That's funny. The heel is so high. The back is cute. With our little butterfly. But we are like a strawberry and cherry and red flower themed outfit. We're not really a butterfly themed outfit. Those I think are more distracting than helping. Craziness. Wishful Arosa. And then my blue ones. Bare feet doesn't really work, I think, in this outfit. Because it's more of like normal dress. So I wouldn't want to be barefoot. Not dyeable anyway, so that's fine. That is crazy. These shoes are so cool. I don't know when I'll ever be able to use them. It has to be such a crazy dress. I like it more than you'd think I would. I guess let's look at socks and see if we get something from that. That's too much. I want the legs to be clearer. That's silly. But I think it's too silly for the current outfit. I want my legs to not be covered because I have this thing on up here. And we want to have our back profile a little more interesting. So let's look from the back at our legs. So I'm focusing like maybe this pink down to see the different ways it works. And we'll see kind of what happens here. That's not bad. Bye Bye Dust is not bad. I'll keep that in mind here. Compare that to Bye Bye Dust. I might prefer Bye Bye Dust. I don't think I need more fluff, but maybe I do. Maybe fluff is the answer for everything. That means I probably have to go back to the dye menu. This is only one thing I need to change, though, so we're fine. Actually, I got to change my shoes. Just take them off. Where are you? Nope, I passed it, I think. Where are you? Are you Bye Bye Dust? You are. So it's this. I don't know. The poofs on the side, I think, are interesting, and that might be what I need. We'll try it. So the whole thing, probably can't dye you pink. Nope. Because it's that pink I need, probably. So if I can't dye you pink, I can't really dye you at all, is the problem. Because kind of nothing else is acceptable. And I don't want that bright a white. I already have it on my hair. I think the bright white's too much. Yeah. Not being able to dye things pink is a big, big problem. That is causing me some issues. Maybe I can get away with the Bye Bye Dust being full white because of a different type of material. What's dyeing like on Bye Bye Dust? Too bright. Way too bright. Is that better, though? I think it's too bright even then. I think even with the upgrade here, because I can buy this if I want it. I have the pieces for it, I think. Yeah. Does undyed Bye Bye Dust look okay? Does it look better than this? It's so hard. I'm in such a weird position with this. Anything else here? Let's check if this is dyeable. in a better way. What do you look like dyed pink? Same thing. I still don't actually... I've asked this a million times. I think it's by piece, not by base color. So if you have two things, because this is also Bye Dust, if you have Bye Dust and you paint them both or dye them both the same color, even if they start from different things, I think they end at the same, I think. I feel like at least that's how it works. Can't really get away with that. Did I get away with this? I don't like the see-through sock stuff. It's also not the correct theme. Maybe it's finally time. I don't think I've ever used these socks. I might have used them on my first ever Linlang Empire outfit, because I vaguely remember that. Where are those shoes I was looking at earlier that I said were pretty good? This might be it. That might be what I'm going with. Now, I need to fix all of my dyeing. So it's literally like the first socks I ever got in the game. And shoes. Please start working. I will be very sad if I can't get my dye to work. Why do you not work? That's so weird. Hang on. Put you on? Save? Put you on? Save? You don't? Why? I don't get it. I can put other stuff, can't I? You don't accept dye. You accept dye. Why? That's so weird. You accept dye? You don't. Why? Let me go back to my other outfit. It definitely is correct, right? That's the right one, and it's the right dye. It has to be a bug. Do that. And you can't click it. You do this. I still can't click it. What? What the heck? That's so weird. This particular piece doesn't let you alter the dye properly. It's only dyeable by clicking that? Click you. Click you. Oh, sorry. This. Glad that didn't overwrite it just now. I didn't know if it would. Fine, we'll put my socks on first. And my shoes. Not you. You. So I guess my first ever shoe was bejeweled sandals. Do you like that? So the only problem, this outfit's literally done except makeup and dyeing. You need dyed. But I'm clicking a button and it doesn't do anything. Click that. That just reopens it. It doesn't do anything. That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay. Let's look at the stuff. We have to pretend this is green. That's so hard. Yellow is too much. I'm thinking that one. I know this is what we used last time, but I'm liking this. I want kind of a darker face, and the blush helps. So we're going to go with that. Is that Wishful Arosa, by the way? It is. Now, what do I want to change about it? Maybe eye color slightly? I guess we should look at the base makeup just to make sure. Top right is what we were on. Oh, so the eyebrows. That's fine. Oh, actually. Eyebrows, I'm not against changing. I like that. A little lower down. Ooh, that's good too. That's softer. That's harsher. I like the harsher. I've said it before, really dark, thick eyebrows are my favorite. I really think they're turbo cute. Like insanely cute. Ah, I really do like that. This matches my hair so well, too. I am going to stick with that. Eyelashes is probably fine. Pretty bright. That's okay. Lipstick I might make slightly... Do I want it slightly darker? Maybe I do. Please let me zoom in again. Oh, no. I have to exit and go in. If you zoom out on the makeup, you can't zoom back in for some reason. Between these... Yeah, we'll go with that. How about that? It's a little too dark. I think I prefer that one. How about between this? No, still that one. I think I'll go with that. Now let's look at the eyes finally. I zoomed out again. It's not bad, for sure. It might be what we end up going with. I don't want more yellow, I think. Is this technically yellow? It's like yellowish gold. I can't use dead eyes for everything I want to. They're my favorite. Or Sith eyes. I use them for everything, too. Honestly, I'm not feeling pink for eyes for this outfit. That's not bad. And this is gonna be green too in the future. So it's basically between that and this. I think these look a little more warm. So I'm gonna go with those. And do I want to put my feet Eureka back on? The one I had in the previous outfit, which was... Where are you? I don't think it was you. We can just go look. No, we can't. I didn't copy it over. I don't remember what we had. Essence of Tears. Oh, we didn't look at our new Eureka. Yeah, this is our new stuff. Interesting. Floating gemstones. Give me a mining outfit so I can use it. Okay. I want sort by quality. I thought I had feathers or something. Is that what I had? This, I think, is what I had. I have an upgraded one somewhere. Pink? That's a lot of feathers. Sun shower trip. Is this new? I feel like I haven't seen that before. That must be new. I kind of like the idea of that. What if we upgrade that Eureka? Go in here. Go to feet. Sun shower trip. You. Upgrade. Sure. I think that's just me adding the Eureka is what I was saying just then. I want to upgrade you till I get a pink, probably. I definitely need that to be 4-star below. There we go. Purple. That is a new one, so I need to save it. And then go back. Where are you? Right there. Quick add, upgrade. Another blue. I'm so bad at using this menu still. There you are. This is... Oh, I got the iridescent. It's a little too shiny, but I'm glad I got it. Up here, we're gonna upgrade you again. Red. It's interesting. Let's actually look at what the pink will look like, even. Yeah, not the blue, not the purple, not the iridescent. It's between red and pink. I think I want the pink. So let's try again. See if we can get it here. We have like 10 more tries. There. Hey, I got it. Okay. Go ahead and lock it, and then we exit. And pink. Save. Let's go in here. Beat Eureka. Pink one. Save. Please let me die in my things. For some reason it worked. Was anything else needed in dying? No. No. Both of you are good. The hat's good. That's good. Okay, we're saved. We're saved. Couldn't tell you what happened. Adding the feat Eureka, turns out, allows dying to exist again. So, is this set fully correct? For the purposes of picture taking. I need my makeup one. That's not the right one. It was the base makeup of that. Yeah, sort by recent, please. It was you. And I kept that. And I put my warmer eyes. And I put that. Let me just make sure that's right, I guess. So it's 3, 6, 3, warm 4. 3, 6, 3, warm 4. In here. In here. 3, 6, 3, warm 4. Okay. This was a long, long process. It always is. But now, this outfit should be identical when I click it. Looks identical to me. Leg piece. Shoes. So this is our new, our new that outfit. Whirly, do you like it? What about this, Whirly? Are you ready for this? Oh, I hit Momo. I was gonna not hit Whirly because I was feeling bad about it. That's a huge area. Let's go actually catch a bug. Is there any bugs in this city? I don't know if there is. Right down here. So how high off the ground do they have to be to get got by this? Well, it actually tells you. Okay, that's very nice that it tells you. I was wondering if it would. Crazy I didn't get that when it's in front of my house. You can't, on a hill, you can't see how wide the area is, but this is going to be nice. I am not regretting pulling on this. Look at that. What about you guys? Even you guys. It just, I don't know how much of it... Come to me. I don't know how much of it's actually, like, placebo, but I feel like it's so easy to my brain to catch things. Now that I know I have a bigger area. And it's so funny that I can make it big. Okay. There's a chest right there, too. Why am I finding so much stuff now that I'm just, like, chilling by my house? Butterfly? I can't get you because I'm under there. There we go. I want to take a picture. I was going to take a picture with Allison, but I want to take a picture with Whirly. This is my side, and that's Momo's side over there. What outfit do you want to wear for the picture? Sort by recent, please. You can be the Bumblebee. And where is my outfit pose that pulls out the thing? And that's like my best thing here. Let's get Momo out. And Momo, you have to move over. Can you get on your chair? You probably can, can't you? How do I line this up properly? There we go. I can't sit in mine without, like, taking off. But, Momo, you can sit in yours. And... I think he cries the whole time during this, and I don't want to cry face. Yeah. Oh, he teleports away when you do that. I forgot. You need to go back over here, put your ground snap back on. Yeah, I know I tried before with that and found out the same problem, where he teleports to me. Go like that, and then, like... Uh-oh. Whirly's moving. Wait, I'm going crazy. There we go, okay. And then rotate a little back, please. Because we're going to have the picture, like, somewhere like this, probably. Yeah, we don't want Momo to be hidden behind Whirly's ear. It's like this. Maybe I can actually... Hang on. Let us increase focal length to zoom out a bit. That'll help Whirly not take up as much of the photo, I think. It'll help get us in it more. Yeah, that's working a little better. And get our grid on. We can pretty much center it on Whirly, I think. Well, there's not as much room on Momo's side, so we'll go a little more towards me. Okay. Now, let's keep that pose for Momo. He's looking decently good at the camera. I need to put back on this and find a pose I like that's not smacking Whirly in the head. That's a pretty good face. And it's a mostly neutral pose, too, which is good. Not bad. Gonna restructure a little. Something like that. Maybe turning it. I think turning it helps, actually. I might want to change this even more here. Yeah, I'm liking that a little more. Okay. That's fine. Anything else I want to change here? That's probably good. Vignette down. I will up the shadows. And the contrast, but I need the brightness up a lot, actually. I could get away with a filter, actually, instead of brightness. But it's going to change Whirly's color a lot. I need one that works well with my greens. And that's going to be hard to do. Because I think my greens are pretty dark, and most of my filters do not like dark greens. They mess them up a lot. Yeah, I can't get away with a filter here. I might be able to get some ambient lighting? It's not on Momo enough. That's better. No, it's just going to cause problems. Nothing here. That's not going to hit Momo either. I think from the left, a little light pink. Like the tiniest little bit of pink here. Like that. It also gets a nice reflection on Whirly, which is an interesting idea for this. Okay. Anything else in here I want to change now? It's such a dark photo. Because we're in such a dark area. And I don't really know how to fix that. I swear light range does nothing. I'm not smart enough to understand what this option does. Exposure. Okay, we need higher exposure. Lower brightness, I think, is the key. That helped a lot with the background. Do I actually want to reduce contrast, then? I think so. I think that's how you do it? Yeah, maybe upping highlight, too, actually. Okay, I think I found a way I like this. And is that my best pose, or do I want to adjust it a little more? Nikki can turn very slightly in. Where is the camera at? It's very slightly to the right and down. I think I'll just keep face camera on. And go a little more like this way. That way. Something like that. Okay, I could get Whirly moving, but I have to readjust where Momo is. Because Whirly isn't looking at the camera right now, but let me wait for another cycle of Whirly's animation, and then I can adjust Momo if I have to. I think I'm okay with how Nikki is here, and I'm okay with the framing. I'm just down to the little detail here. Maybe, like, right at that first movement? Let me turn off ground snap for Momo. Slightly lower you. And see. Let's wait for it. It would be like there. Maybe like very, very slightly higher. So I guess 113. Okay, let's try to take the picture and see if it works or not. I accidentally moved down a little. There we go. I can go up a little more, actually. Okay, Whirly. I have to be quick here when I press it. Maybe that's enough looking to the left? Okay, that worked pretty well. Momo's a little higher than I wanted, but it still looks like he's standing directly on it. What do I want this to be? The only snail for me. True. We got our picture with Whirly. In our new outfit. We didn't get to use our new, thing here because we don't have it as an actual, like, interactable thing in our poses. Because the pose we got isn't, like, a normal pose. We had to buy it from the store. So it doesn't let us adjust it to be whatever we're wearing. Overall, though, very happy with how this episode went. I will... Let me grab... What is this? Pearl Bloom Essence. I guess I haven't picked one of those up in a while. I don't want to accidentally trigger this. So this is where you work, really. I think someone pronounced your name Urili, or something like that. I've been calling you Urili, but I'm sorry if that is wrong, because I think I heard Domi Baba pronounce it differently when I was rewatching the episode I put up last time, because I have to rewatch them to get the description written. But anyway, very happy with how this episode went. Very happy to have a new outfit. I'm going to be using it as an excuse to stop being lazy and go collect a bunch of bugs, because it does take forever to run around and get bugs, so I don't do it much, but I should. I'll have more free time soon. I can start farming again. Hello, Mr. Squirrels. I'll end the episode with you. For now, I'm going to go ahead and go, though. Bye.